been another year. We're out the property again. We're going to go Coues deer hunting. We got a Coues tag, so we'll be climbing those mountains right behind the property up there. I just got here by myself. We're going to call it this day 0. I've got to set up the camper. If you can see it behind me, I don't even know where it's at. Right up there. I got to set up the camper, get the batteries hooked up, propane bottles, generator running, fill it up with water. So I got a lot of stuff to do in a couple hours before dark. And then I'm going to try to start up the buggy and maybe do some scouting if I have time. Day 0. Alright, let me walk you through what I had to do. I had to unlock the camper and pull from underneath the fifth wheel all the stuff. There's the steel target that Jim brung up earlier. The buggy was around the back and I had to put that together. I had to put the roof on and the plastics and bolt it all back together. And I took it for a ride down to the valley and back, and it's doing fine. And I actually think it might work. It's not quite a Polaris or a Yamaha or a Honda or a Kawasaki, and it's not quite a golf cart. You can see that suspension. It's just like something that Tractor Supply sold, but it's a little bit beefier than a golf cart, and that's a big swing arm down there. It's like a big swing arm under there, but it does have a locking rear differential, so I might be right. Now, you saw me screwing around over here. Kind of a pain in the butt. I had to put the big propane tanks together under there. And on that side, I had to put the batteries. They're inside that one right there. Everything was locked up under there. I got the slides out, but I need the electricity to do that from the generator. There's the water line, and you can see the water line runs all the way up and around to the water tank. And I just use gravity. Gravity just comes down and fills up the camper. But I did buy a little pump in case it was slowed down. And of course I brought it with me, but I need a fitting so I can go from a male to male end. There's a connection between two hoses doesn't work. There's the generator. And that little Honda 2000 powers this whole thing, microwave and all, even an air conditioner. Got some salt blocks, I'll be putting them out later. Now all these blankets and towels that were in there all smell musty, so I took them all out in the reclining chair. Get more room in here, but I swept it out and it's not bad. This is the kitchen area, and I did bring the drone, so I'm going to try to add some good drone footage of the mountain behind us. But it's getting dark already and I got to do some scouting. I ain't going to be able to go far. I bought a chest freezer because the camper freezers take forever to get cold and they're not big enough to fit much in there, especially when you start killing animals. So I just plug in a chest freezer And you come up here and we got our shower over there and a toilet on that side, and then back here is the, I guess it's the master bedroom. But this is going to be home for a week for me. I think I got to get a vacuum. I tried sweeping the carpet, but I might have to vacuum it. So I got some more stuff to do, and you can see the sun's going down. I might have an hour, maybe 45 minutes to try to look up on these hills, and it looks green. Look at those trees up there on that hillside. It really looks nice up there. Hopefully I can spot something up on these hills. Usually there's some deer way back there on top of that slope up there. But you can see that that's a heck of a climb to get back there. But they're up there, 7,000 feet up, the tops of those mountains. And down in the valleys, especially down in that thick stuff, down that bottom, that's where the mule deer live. Actually, I'm going to try and take the buggy down this trail right here that I made, and it goes across the wash and the other side, and I'm going to try to drive up the back of the property and try to get on that slope up there and put maybe a salt block up there so I can watch it from the camper. That'll be pretty cool if something hits it right there. Alright, I got some more stuff to do. Well, it didn't take long. As soon as I turned off the phone and told you about the setup, I came down here and started scouting, and right behind the camper on that hillside there is a buck. He's right around here on the camera. You probably can't see it through this, but first deer I found, and it's a buck. So I'm gonna look some more. He's a little buck though. I don't even know if I'll go after him, but they're up there. Well, it's the end of day 0. We spotted some deer. We're all set up. Finally sitting down now and made a Hungry Man in the microwave, trying to activate a disposable phone so I can use it here. It's Verizon. I made some coffee, and I'll eat some cookies later. And I got crap everywhere now, so tomorrow morning is going to be crazy. Day 1 coming up.